Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? Guess what time it is? Scent to the daytime. You got it. New day, new scent. Today, continuing on with Miller Harris, I pulled out Vetiver Bourbon. So this is a vintage that's kind of been out of production for a while. But let's talk about him. So he was released in 2002. What image do I get? So it was released in 2002. I think he was discontinued around 2018, somewhere in that neighborhood. So he's been out of circulation for, 8 years now. So what image do I get from this one? This one kind of gives me the image of like a robust vetiver root, right? That it's being kind of torn from the ground from a volcanic soil at dawn, right? It's damp, it's mineral, it's intensely woody is what I get out of this guy. So very interesting scent. So let's talk about performance. I get about 8 hours on my skin, so decent longevity. The opening, though, opens as a smoky vetiver and a charred wood. Even though wood is not one of the notes in here, I definitely get wood. It's probably from the vetiver, right? So that lasts about 30 minutes, and it goes a little bit less than arm's length. Beyond that, the char dissipates, right? So think about charred woods, right? So you've got fire against the wood, it leaves the black part, char. That goes away, and it takes on a vetiver and wood and damp, earthy vibe, kind of all together. And that goes from that less than arm's length down to an intimate scent over the next 6 hours. Beyond that, we dry down into a skin scent. In the skin scent, he settles into a warm, smoky vetiver, wood and musk scent out of him. But you have to be right up on me in order to smell it. So let's talk about notes. What notes do I get? Vetiver, Oakmoss, Patchouli, amber, musk. Those are all the listed notes. I also do get wood out of here, which is not a listed note. But to my nose, it's very much there. So what can I compare this one to? So yesterday, I did this, right? Vetiver Insolent. This was the answer to this when this was released. I will say there are some similarities. There are. This is more base heavy, vetiver heavy, with little to no sweetness. He, on the other hand, has a little bit more sweetness, a little more rounded. So this one's a little more masculine. This one's a little easier on the nose, right? You don't have as much base. It's a good way to look at him. Another one I can compare him to, my own T18 version 1. These guys have got a lot of similarities between them, which I was surprised because I did this the other day, did this today, and put that together. So kind of interesting. So let's talk about, let's see what I compare him to. Is he still on the market? He is not. As I said, he was discontinued, I want to say 2017, 2018, somewhere in that neighborhood. So compliments on this one. Not really. I mean, maybe one or two over the years, but not really. It is not a compliment getter. You're going to wear this because you want a masculine fragrance and you want to be confident and smell good as in your own mind, right? So for yourself, I should say. So not a huge compliment getter. So let's talk about what to wear him in. He is very much upscale, casual to semi-formal. Again, I don't see him in a t-shirt. I don't see him in a tux, but I could see him fit anywhere else in between that. And then where can I wear him? So think about places where you want to stand out, right? Think about meetings or the boardroom. Great scent for that. Outdoor events would be a really good one. Evening socials would be great. Cocktail bars. Things along those lines. Things where you're going to be around people and you want to have that masculine feel to, from your fragrance. And this is a good place to wear it. So where would I not wear it? A first date is not a place I would wear this. This can be a little off-putting if you're not a vetiver fan or you don't like some of the heavier notes that in the opening and actually throughout the entire fragrance. So I wouldn't do that. I also would not wear him in high heat or gym. He is not a gym scent. Who is he for? This one is very much masculine, right? It is very, very masculine fragrance. I don't see a woman wearing this. I definitely see this more mature man scent as opposed to a younger guy. So bottom line on this, if you're looking for a really good base heavy vetiver with very little sweetness, right? Very masculine smelling fragrance, but not overpowering. And you can find a bottle of this. You should give it a shot. So give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment below and tell me, guys, do you own this? Do you have it? What do you get on your skin? Does your notes match mine? Does your experience match mine? Leave me a comment below and let me know. Please remember to like and subscribe for future content. Until next time, take care, guys.